Okay, even the dilution stream also it is present in the refrigeration method, but the product comes on the steam rate refrigeration. And the next two are the thermoelectric refrigeration system. And typically the two types of refrigeration systems is somewhat not in a conventional manner. The refrigeration we produce is somewhat in a new form. So these are the topics we will cover in the present class. Next. So coming to the properties of ideal refrigerants, so these are the properties that it should contain. So it should have vapor pressure characteristics that will permit boiling at 2 degrees and 10 degrees. Okay? That means the boiling point of the refrigerant should be at around 2 degrees to 10 degrees. If it is between 2 degrees to 10 degrees, you can have a refrigeration method. So that you can cool the products or you can cool the place where you want to keep. Second, the condensation should be at a temperature of 40 degrees or above at the atmosphere. It is the second requirement. That is, in the condensation process, the vapor should be converted into liquid form, and this vapor this conversion phase or this phase conversion should be occurring at 40 degrees or above. That means the phase conversion should take place at atmospheric temperature. Okay, and that way at the pressure of atmosphere. The pressure should be in atmospheric pressure range. The condensation should take place, the refrigerant vapor should condense at a temperature of 40 degrees or above. This is the property, and the next one is high critical temperature. The critical temperature of the refrigerant should be high. What is the critical temperature? So that means even if you it is beyond that temperature, the beyond 1 temperature, we can't keep the refrigerant in liquid form. Okay, it will be in vapor form. Even if you compress the fluid to higher pressures, in that case also it will be in the vapor state only. Okay, that particular temperature should be as high as possible, because if the temperature, critical temperature of refrigerant is low, okay, let us assume that it is lower level. So if you increase the pressure and that critical temperature itself has been attained, in that situation we can't convert the vapor to liquid form. Okay, therefore there won't be any change as to happen because if the evaporated refrigerant should be in liquid form, therefore the critical temperature should be the critical temperature of the refrigerant should be as high as possible. Therefore this is also one of the main property, and the other one is large latent heat of vaporization. Latent heat of vaporization means the amount of heat required for the fluid to convert into vapor form. Okay, therefore that property also should be as high as possible. Okay, the main advantage of having large latent heat of vaporization is that means when the liquid is converted into vapor form in the evaporator, okay, it takes more amount of heat from the surrounding. So it takes more amount of heat from the products. Okay, if this latent heat of vaporization is less means what happens? By taking the little amount of heat system, it will convert into vapor form. Therefore, you need to separate more amount of refrigerant to the cooling process. Okay, therefore, if the latent heat of vaporization is high, therefore less amount of refrigerant is itself enough for formation to require the cooling method. Okay, therefore this is one of the other properties. More specific methods, the amount of heat required to convert the range temperature. Okay, this should be as low as possible. And the next one is stability. Okay, the entire refrigerant should be stable throughout the cycle. Okay, these are the ideal properties of a refrigerant. Okay, come to the next slide. Now we will see the ideal properties of an absorber. Okay, how the absorber should be. The first one is it should remain in liquid form and all operating chemicals, because the purpose of the absorber is to absorb the refrigerant vapor. So therefore, as far as possible in the complete cycle, the refrigerant or the absorbent should be in liquid form only. This is the first property. Second one is it should have greater ability for refrigerant. Okay, that means it should absorb as far as possible maximum amount of refrigerant vapor into it. So this is the other property. That means it should have greater ability of refrigeration. Okay. And next one is liberated, there should be minimum when refrigerant is absorbed by the absorber. Okay, in the absorber, this is the third standard, the heat liberated should be minimum. Okay, because in the absorber vapor is absorbed by the absorber. Okay, in this particular situation, some heat is liberated out into the atmosphere. Okay, and when the next step, from the absorber goes to the pump, and from the pump it goes into the generator. In the generator, what we need to do, heat energy or the heat conservation. Okay, if more amount of heat is liberated out of the atmosphere in the absorber, therefore we need to supply more heat Okay, if more amount of heat is generated in the absorber, you need to give more amount of heat to the generator. Therefore, the property should be the heat generator should be as minimum as possible in the absorber. Therefore, minimum amount of heat itself is sufficient as an input in the generator. That is also one of the properties. The second one should have high boiling point. Why should have high boiling point? Because the purpose of the absorber should stay in the liquid form. Okay, if it is having low boiling point, this absorbent also will be converted into vapor. That should not happen. Therefore, it should have a high boiling point. And more specifically, this is bound to boil degrees, and it's also chemical liquids should not react with the surroundings, so it should not react with the walls of the ice or other. Because the properties, every property of the absorber. And coming to the properties of the combination of refrigerant absorbent, how it will be. You see here the combination should have a property of high solubility at conditions of in the absorber, that should have low solubility at conditions of the generator. In the generator, both absorbent as well as the refrigerant should mix with each other, should be in the liquid state. And in the generator, what happens? The refrigerant enters input, the refrigerant will be it gets separated in the vapor form from the absorber. And therefore, in the conditions of absorber, they should be soluble in they should be mixed with one another. And in the generator conditions, they should separate from each other. That is the property that these pairs should have. The refrigerant must be more volatile than absorbent. What they will do is just evaporation, and in both refrigerant and vapor absorbent, the refrigerant should have more volatile. It should have a product of evaporation, more product of evaporation. Because the refrigerant gets vaporized and the absorbent will stay in the liquid. And refrigerant and absorbent must be chemically stable in operation. This is a general property. It should be chemically stable in all operating conditions. It should not form a solid state. Throughout the complete cycle, depending upon operating pressures and temperatures, both refrigerant as well as absorbent should not be in solid state. This is also one of the basic properties. This is already explained that absorbent should have strongly refrigerated. So it should have a property to the take in the refrigerator. Both should not cause any corrosion. It should not corrode the metallic particles or metallic components, pipes or any valves or other things. So this viscosity should be as minimum as possible. If it is minimum as possible, there will be effective in mass transfer as well as there will be minimum effort by the pumps to raise the pressure. Okay, therefore the viscosity should be minimum. And both should have high reactivity to reduce the mass flow rate. If the reactivity is low, you need to supply more amount of reactivity. Okay, therefore, if the reactivity is high, so minimum amount of refrigerant mass flow rate of refrigerant is given for the pump to operate. This is the properties of ideal refrigerant absorbent. We have already seen what are the properties of refrigerant and absorbent in the payload. So this will complete the water absorption part. So now we will go to the next type of refrigeration system, which is the steam-based refrigeration system. The steam-based refrigeration system, it is the name itself indicates that it is operated by steam. Okay, operated by steam, but now the steam itself is able to be the working phase. So now water will become the refrigeration. Okay. The main principle is this is the normal water normal atmospheric pressure is boiling and it is okay, but if you reduce the pressure or increase the pressure, its boiling point of water will change. Okay. If you need the mixture of boiling, the water below 100 degrees, the pressure on the surface of the water is reduced below the atmospheric pressure. So if you reduce the pressure temperature directly to the pressure, to reduce the temperature, the pressure will be reduced. If you increase the temperature, the pressure will increase, or if the reduction also the same. Okay, you can do what they do is they reduce the pressure of the fluid so that the boiling temperature of the working fluid also will be reduced. Okay, this principle is sustainable refrigeration works, and see here there is estimation given. Water boils at 60 degrees centigrade and the pressure is 20 mm of each. Okay, if the pressure is 1 atmospheric pressure, then it boils at cumulative boils at 100 degrees centigrade. If the pressure is reduced to 50 mm of HC, the boiling temperature of the water will be around 60 degrees centigrade. And even if you increase the 10 degrees centigrade, the pressure is 65 mm of HC. If there is slight increase in the pressure, then the temperature will be around 10 degrees. So this becomes this is explanation given. And third one is the lower pressure on the surface of the water can be maintained by circling the steam through the jets or nozzles. So what they do is they will allow the steam, high pressure steam to pass through some nozzles or the jets. If you want to pass through a nozzle, there will be some pressure difference or pressure variation occurs in the flow. And this pressure reduction will cause the required pressure reduction for the refrigerant, and this will increase the temperature. And this reduction temperature will be so see here the same thing explanation is given here. Consider a plant structure and there is some chamber containing 100 kg of water, and if suddenly 1 kg of water is removed by boiling, some water is removed, some litigation, 1 kg of water is removed, okay, and the pressure is reduced due to by some pressure reduction process, so they have removed some water and it is the amount of ventilation. Okay, and this pressure reduction process, due to this pressure reduction process, there will be evaporation of water, and due to this evaporation of water, some heat is removed from the system. Okay, because evaporation is a exotic process where heat goes out into the atmosphere. If it is greater than that, heat is it is around 2,385 kilojoules of heat is removed from the water, okay, which is equivalent of heat and evaporation of water. Okay, and if you substitute the same all the values in the general heat equation of the energy equation, Q will be equal to M into C into delta V, because M is the mass of water, mass of fluid, C V is the specific constant volume, breathing the temperature, changing temperature. If you substitute and calculate the changing temperature, the changing temperature will be around 5.7 degrees centigrade. Okay, just by removing 1 kg of water from the 100 kg of water, okay, you have produced a temperature difference of 5.7 degrees. Okay, and if you even remove 1 more kg of water from the container, what happens? There will be even it is somewhat equal to 5.7 degrees. Somewhere once again the 5.7 degrees of temperature will again reduce. Okay, and this process will continue upon the reducing or upon the removing the water kg by kg. If you reduce it kg by kilogram of water, the temperature also reduces in the same way, but not by the same amount. But it will be around 5.75 or something like that. Okay. So this is okay, and evaporation of 1 kg of water reduces the remaining water temperature by 5.7 degrees. So what's happening there? If I just remove the water from the water by 1 kg water, there will be some reduction in the pressure in the container. Okay, we are not actually removing the water, but we are actually removing the water present. So the water that is present at the top layers of the water. The top layers of the water, there will be water pressure build up, and this water, if you remove it, what happens? There will be some vacuum generators, and the vacuum is again occupied by the new water. And like this, in this form, the water inside the container is removed, and this reduction in water will cause some pressure reduction, and this due to this pressure reduction, the temperature also reduces, and it is the amount of 5.7 degrees. So this is the explanation of this basic principle by steam this refrigeration works. So this is the schematic diagram of the steam jet refrigeration. And if you see here, the topmost point, steam boiler point is there, which is indicated as A, capital A. So at that location, water comes from, high pressure steam comes from the boiler. And from the boiler, it is passed into expansion valve, or maybe expansion valve or a jet or a nozzle. Okay, what happens when it passes through a nozzle? The pressure energy is converted to kinetic energy. Okay, the pressure reduces and the velocity of the steam increases. Once the pressure is reduced, so in the vicinity of that nozzle, okay, what happens? The pressure is reduced, and at that particular point where the pressure is being reduced, it is connected to the flash chamber. Okay, the flash chamber which is filled with. Okay. And the vacuum that is, the hot water that is present inside the flash chamber, what happens because this pressure difference, okay, all the vacuum goes along with the steam. Okay, but this is how the water vapor is removed from the flash chamber. And once the water vapor is removed, because of this reduction in the pressure, the what the water temperature in the flash chamber is also increased. Okay.
నేను నా ఛాంబర్లో మొన్న మీకు ఒక ఇచ్చాను కదా రాజలక్ష్మి గారిని అది ఒకసారి స్కాన్ చేసి పెట్టండి. central government for its initiatives. So we are helping the thing, and it will be done in a phased manner. That is point number one. And we have requested for an approximate amount of 20 crores for this project and what we have. This is a good point. Yes, madam. What we can say is we will utilize all the infrastructure provided by the central government, like this data center, the digital marker provided by the central government for storing the certificates, etc. But you provide us the minimum hardware cost just to run the project. That is one point you can emphasize. That will give us the courage. So, actually the project cost we have included the data center amount also. Data center installation amount. What Ram Gopal says is he is also attending meeting along with you. So I spoke to Ram Gopal also. So you can straightaway ask them, you cut down the budget that is given for data center. We will utilize the R&C data center, but give us the minimum hardware cost. Then that will be very convincing. Then you can say that it is a win-win situation for the central government as well as state government. Reason being, we are implementing this, and this can be implemented across the country. This is the first project of its kind in countries. 3 years, madam. 3 years. And we are implementing a small pilot with the Jntuk and R&Ac. And we are planning to extend it to the remainder. Maybe 1 year like from the once we get the fund. So we will cut short the things, like then we will extend it in a phased way. Like we can say, these are the main points. You can see. So with that reason we have proposed this as a prestigious project. And I will write down again a few points and mail you before you exactly go. Okay. Physical campus is madam. Our partner of such choose chestam madam. Another 10 minutes I come. There were some urgent points so చాలా హ్యాపీ సార్ ఇట్స్ మై ప్లెజర్ సార్ మీరు మా గురువు గారు గుర్తుపెట్టుకుని రావడం ఇట్స్ ప్లెజర్ ఫర్ మీ సార్ అండి మీరు అడుగుతుంది కదా మీ టెస్టింగ్ ఇప్పుడు కూడా అసలు అలాగా మీరున్నప్పుడే ఫస్ట్ నేను మైక్రో క్లాస్టర్ సిస్టమ్ నేనే ముందు మీరు ఉన్నప్పుడు వచ్చాను సార్ నేను ఎంఈలో చేరి ముందర బీటెక్ అయిన వచ్చి మీరు ఉండేవారు సార్ మీరు ఉంటే నేను సాయంత్రం ఫస్ట్ ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ ఇక్కడే ప్రాక్టీస్ చేశాను దాంతో నాకు ప్రోగ్రామింగ్ వెళ్ళాను sir, all blessings from you. Sir, coffee. Nani. Snacks are ready. Snacks. చాలా సంతోషం సార్ నేనే అసలు పరిగెత్తుకు వచ్చాను యాక్చువల్గా 10:30కి మీటింగ్ అనేది ఉంది అన్నారు నేను వద్దాం అనుకుంటాను మేడం కూర్చోవచ్చు నాకు అటెండ్ రీసెంట్గా మూడు ప్లాన్స్ ఉన్నాయి అందుకే ఈ క్వశ్చన్ నాకు అడ్డం వస్తుంది మహేశ్వరికి మొత్తం ఏదో వీళ్ళందరూ ప్రపోజల్స్ రాసుకోవడం డ్రాఫ్టింగ్ మీరు అసలే సార్ మీకు ఫోన్ కొట్టచ్చు కదా కోపం వచ్చింది ఫోన్ అంటే మరి ఫోన్ లేదు ఏం లేదు చేస్తే సమాధానం నా మాత్రం నచ్చదు మేము మొహమాటం
సార్ ఇక్కడే ఉన్నాను ఏమని ఫోన్ చేస్తాను సార్ అది ఇప్పుడే చేస్తాను
ఏపీ పోలీస్కి జన్మైతే విలేజ్ ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ సిస్టమ్ డెవలప్ చేసేది దానికి డీజీపీ అలాగేమో మీకు వెబ్కాస్టింగ్ ఈచ్ సెంట్రల్ పొజిషన్ అలా ఉంది నైట్ అవైలబిలిటీ ఉందా పవర్ అవైలబిలిటీ చూసి మొత్తం 3,000 ఆర్గనైజ్ చేశాను సార్ పర్ఫెక్ట్ 98 సార్ ఈస్ట్ కూడా డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ 98 ఆయన తెలుస్తుంది సార్ తెలుసు ఆవిడేమో కలెక్టర్ సో మేము ఇలా ఫస్ట్ కంప్లీట్ సక్సెస్ చేసాం ఎందుకంటే కలెక్టర్ మెడల్ వచ్చిన ఆవిడ నాకు ఇలా లేదు సార్ అంటే ఒక కీనే ఉంటుంది సార్ వాళ్ళు చెప్పాలి అంటే అందరూ కంప్లీట్ మొదలైతే చెబుతున్నాను అందులో మూక్స్లో ఒక ఛాలెంజింగ్గా ఆ డేటా మైనింగ్ ఇండస్ట్రీ అప్లికేషన్స్ నేను చేశాను సో అదర్ మూక్స్ ఆపరేషన్స్ అన్నీ నాకు అప్లై చేయాలి అలాగే ఎన్జిఓ గ్రీడ్ అండ్ స్టేట్ గవర్నమెంట్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ అప్లై చేయాలి తర్వాత ఏమో మన ఇంక్యుబేషన్ సెంటర్స్ కూడా అప్లై చేయాలి అన్నీ తర్వాత ఒబామా సిటీ ఇనిషియేటివ్స్ కాంట్రాక్ట్ ఎఫెక్ట్స్ ట్రావెల్ అంటే మన సౌత్ ఇండియా మొత్తం కంప్లీట్ చేస్తాం 40 యూనివర్సిటీలు కంప్లీట్ చేశాను ఇండియాలో మొత్తం 4 చేశాను నా ప్రజెంటేషన్ కూడా ఇండస్ట్రీకి అవుతుంది వాళ్ళకి ఇంట్రెస్ట్గా అయ్యి సౌత్ ఇండియా మొత్తానికి జెస్సీ గారు నమస్తే చెప్పండి సార్ వెల్కమ్ సార్ యూఆర్ వెల్కమ్ టు మై ఛాంబర్స్ డాక్టర్ అయితే 10 to 15 minutes ఉంటారు సార్ యూఆర్ వెల్కమ్ ఓకే 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 రైట్ రైట్ అయితే నేను ఆ రూమ్ నేను చెప్తాను ఇప్పుడే చెప్తాను बस और लंच इंग्लिश जेएनटी तो एकेडमिक अलायंस ఉంది కదా దానికి దీంట్లో
The same thing again is repeated again. Second point is twice as much heat must be removed in the condenser. Because you are using steam which is at a higher temperature, for cooling it to the condenser pressure and condenser temperature, you need to extract.
డిజిటల్ క్యాంపస్ గురించి ఏం మాట్లాడుతున్నాయి సార్ 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 ఇప్పుడు ఆ గెస్ట్ హౌస్ ఇన్ఛార్జి లేడు సార్ ఎక్కడ ఉన్నాడు. మీరు దాని గురించి వరి అవుతే అది నేను పర్సనల్గా చూస్తాను, మీకు ఈవినింగ్ చూపిస్తాను. మీరేమంటారు దాని గురించి? మీరు నా దగ్గరికి వచ్చాను సార్, నేను మన మెయిన్ బిల్డింగ్లో సార్, వీళ్ళకి తెలుసు. అంటే ఉంటుంటారు. ఓకే సార్. వచ్చేస్తున్నాను మేడం. మేడం భారతి గారు మీ దగ్గర అలాగే సార్ వచ్చేస్తున్నాను మీ దగ్గరికి. ఎంతో చేసి నా ముందుకు అర్జెంట్కి వచ్చాను. సార్ వెల్కమ్. సార్ బాగున్నారా? బాగుంది సార్. ప్లీజ్ పాయింట్ అంటే చాలా డిజిటల్ క్యాంపస్ గురించి ఎవరో చెప్పండి. సార్ వెల్కమ్ అంటే గెస్ట్ హౌస్ అది మామూలుగా డిజిటల్గా చెప్తాను. అయితే ఇంకా రూమ్ అంటే మామూలుగా సాయంత్రం దాన్ని మళ్ళీ అంతా రెడీ చేస్తే పోతుంది కదా. అది అన్ని అసలు ఈసీ
గంట పాటు విడిగా వచ్చాను. వస్తాం
నో ప్రాబ్లం, నో ప్రాబ్లం.
ఫ్రెష్ అప్ అయిన తర్వాత
పాసిబుల్ ఏం లేదు కానీ కాకపోతే మా చంద్రశేఖర్ ఎవరో వస్తుంది. అదే అందుకే ఎలా వస్తాను
పోయి డాక్యుమెంట్స్ వస్తున్నారు. ఎవరు కనెక్ట్ చేస్తే
అనిపించాను.
చేసి మా ఫ్యామిలీ ఏం చేస్తారు ఓకే సార్ రోడ్సీ ఎప్పుడైతే మీ అవసరం చేసేస్తే అప్పుడు
అదే ఇది స్టార్ట్ అన్నారు.
సార్ అన్న పెట్టేస్తే అయిపోతుంది. రెడీ
DGPs stations to 3,000 police stations and personal control list. Webcast correctగా ఇలా ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ అది 98.5% సక్సెస్ రేట్. సో డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ ఫస్ట్ దాన్ని మా కలెక్టర్ నేషనల్ నాకు ఇక్కడ ఇప్పుడు బాగా జరుగుతాం సార్ యాక్చువల్గా ఇంట్రాక్షన్ పిల్లలు పెరిగి
ನಾನು చెప్పాను బెస్ట్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ పెడతారు
బాగుంది సార్ ఇంకా మేము మీతో ఫర్దర్ రిలేషన్స్ మా ఇంక్యుబేషన్ సెంటర్స్కి గవర్నమెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియాలో 500 కోట్ల దాకా ఉంది సార్ డేటా. బట్ ఇఫ్ యూ కొలాబరేట్ విత్ సమ్ ఇండస్ట్రీ అండ్ కమ్ ఓవర్ హియర్ ఫర్ విత్ ఎ ప్రపోజల్ ఒక ప్రూఫ్ ఆఫ్ కాన్సెప్ట్ మీరు కలిపి చేస్తే మేము ఇంకా ఫండింగ్ ఇస్తాము ఇద్దరికి క్యాల్కులేట్ చేయాలి. సో రేపు రాజకీయ వచ్చినప్పుడు అది కూడా అడుగుదాం. థ్యాంక్ యూ. మేబీ అసలు వస్తే కూడా అలా మాట్లాడితే రావచ్చు. వంశీ గారు ప్రగతి మేడం కొంచెం సార్ కూడా స్నాక్స్ సెంటర్ అక్కడ ఇంక్యుబేషన్ సో ఇంకా వీటికి ఎవరికి డైరెక్టర్ పెట్టలేదు. అందరికీ పని నాకు అప్పుడు చూసుకోవాలి. సో ఇంకో కొత్త డైరెక్టర్ విసీ గారు అక్కడ అపాయింట్ చేసే వరకు ఎడిషనల్ చేద్దాం.
వెంకటేశ్వర గారు నేను ఎఫ్ఏజీ నేను మాకు చూసారు
సార్ నమస్తే. నమస్కారం సార్. మన చంద్రశేఖర్ గారు టీసీఎస్ నుంచి వచ్చారు. ఆయనని శిష్యులుగా మమ్మల్ని ఒకసారి కలుస్తానని చెప్పాను ఉన్నారు కదా. అయితే వస్తారండి.
సరే
మీకు ఒకసారి తీసుకెళ్తాను. 15 minutes మేడంకేమో అని నేను ఐ జాయినింగ్ మీరు మళ్ళీ ఇప్పుడే ఫోన్ చేశారు. ఒక స్టెప్ డేటా ఇచ్చారు. ఒక స్టెప్ డేటా ఆవిడ ఢిల్లీ వెళ్ళారు సార్. నేను మేజర్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ ఒక 10 crores కోసం దాని ఫండింగ్ అని మాట్లాడడానికి. సో షీఈ్ ఆస్కింగ్ ఫర్ ది పాయింట్స్ నాట్
నాకు టైమింగ్ కూడా తెలుస్తుంది కదా, నేను ఎక్కువ టైం బాగా టైట్ స్కెడ్యూల్ మనది. ఆయన లేదు పార్టీకి ఎక్కడ వస్తున్నాడు
స్టూడెంట్
చాలా టైప్ అనమాట. వేరేలాగా
సార్ బీసీ గారు
రౌండ్స్ ఎవరైనా
రిజిస్టర్ దగ్గర యూనివర్సిటీ రౌండ్స్ ఎవరు పెడతారో వాళ్ళ రౌండ్స్ దగ్గర వస్తారు. నేను చెప్పాను రిజిస్టర్ చేస్తాను. కాన్ఫరెన్స్ కాంట్రాక్ట్ ఇస్తాం మీకు ఎంతసేపు అంటే టీసీఎస్ నుంచి వాళ్ళ ఏఐపీ నుంచి సార్ రావు రావు
ఏం చేయనట్టు
ఈసీగా సైన్ చేస్తాం. అది ఏంటంటే ఆ స్టాంప్ రేపు అక్కడ వేసేస్తాను రావాలి రౌండ్స్
సార్ ఏం చేద్దాం
రౌండ్స్ వెయిట్ చేద్దాం ఇష్యూ లేదు. సార్ ఏంటంటే పక్కన మీటింగ్లో అంటే అసలు మనకు కన్సర్ కన్సీలేడు 1 minute ఎఫెక్ట్స్
అంటే దేనికి కూడా కష్టమైపోతుంది. రేపు నెక్స్ట్ పర్యటన
అలాగే దాంట్లో ఏమి ప్రాబ్లం లేదు సార్.
రెడీ అనుకుంటే రేపు కష్టమే.
అదే నేను వస్తాను ఒక పావు గంటలో అంటే అయితే నేను పని చేయండి. కేవీ రావు గారిని కలిసి వచ్చేయండి సార్. మీకు ఇష్యూ అయింది నేను అయితే ఆ మీటింగ్ అవగానే అప్పుడు నేను వస్తాను. మనం కలిసే వాళ్ళం రిసీవ్ చేస్తాం. నలుగురు అన్నా తప్పకుండా సార్. about the part-time is there, madam. Computer science is there and electronics is there. ఉందండి part-time. Okay. Correct. చేయవచ్చు మేడం. యాక్చువల్లీ ఇంక్యుబేషన్ సెంటర్ కూడా లింక్ చేయొచ్చు మేడం. ఎగ్జాక్ట్. దే కెన్ ఆల్సో ఇద్దరు చేయొచ్చు. ఇంజనీరింగ్ ఉందో లేదా ఐడియా లేదు. ఎస్వి యూనివర్సిటీ కెన్ ఆంధ్ర కూడా చేయొచ్చు మేడం. బికాస్ క్యాంపస్ కావచ్చు. డౌట్ మేడం అంటే క్యాంపస్లో ఎలక్ట్రానిక్స్ ఉండదు. చెప్పచ్చు మేడం, ఈజీగా ఫ్యాకల్టీ పొజిషన్ బట్టి మేడం అట్లీస్ట్ 2-3 దాకా తీసుకోవచ్చు. అనంతపూర్ కూడా ఒక 2-3 మెంబర్స్ దాకా తీసుకోవచ్చు. ఎస్పీ కూడా 2-3 మెంబర్స్ అనుకోవచ్చు మేడం. అంటే రఫ్గా అయితే ఆంధ్ర కూడా 2-3 మెంబర్స్ దాకా. ఎస్ 8 to 12 scholarships. ఓకే ఇందులో ఇంకొకటి చేయొచ్చు మేడం. యాక్చువల్లీ ఇంక్యుబేషన్లో మనం ఇండస్ట్రీస్లోనే కొన్ని నెగోషియేట్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఆ ఇండస్ట్రీ పార్ట్నర్షిప్తో ఏం చేయాలి, దే ఆర్ యూస్ఫుల్ టు ది సొసైటీ. అంటే ఏదో థియరిటికల్గా దానిలో సమ్ ఫార్ములా వేసి ఉండాలి. రైట్. అప్పుడే ప్రొడక్టివ్ అవుతుంది మేడం. డిజిటల్ క్యాంపసెస్ గురించి ఇప్పుడే ఒక డాక్యుమెంట్ తీసుకొని పాయింట్స్ తీసుకున్నాను. అంటే ఇది జనరల్ పాయింట్స్ కింద ఉన్నాయి. నేను ఇప్పుడు మెయిల్ చేసేస్తాను మేడం. అంటే వాట్ ఈస్ సింగిల్ ఆన్లైన్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్ ఓపెన్ టు ఆల్ దట్ ఆఫర్స్ సింగిల్ కస్టమర్ వ్యూ దట్ ఈస్ పర్సనలైజ్డ్ టు ఇండివిజువల్స్ కరెంట్ ఇంట్రెస్ట్ అండ్ రిలేషన్షిప్స్ విత్ ద యూనివర్సిటీ and reciprocally rewarding digital space that all community members rely on this support, their lifelong learning and personal environment. And it is total e-learning environment and e-content ఉంటుంది. And we will be linking to remaining industries and different experts అంటే వర్చువల్టీ వస్తుంది మేడం. ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ మేడం. అంటే ఎడ్యూగ్రిడ్ అన్నది ఓన్లీ అడ్మినిస్ట్రేషన్ పెట్టాం మేడం. ఈ రిసోర్సెస్ ఇదేంటంటే వీ విల్ ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ మేడం. బట్ వన్ థింగ్ వాట్ యూ కెన్ డూ ఇస్ ఎడ్యూగ్రిడ్ ని ఎక్స్టెన్షన్ కింద డిజిటల్ క్యాంపస్కి వెళ్తాం. దట్ ఈస్ వన్ వెరీ గుడ్ వే ఆఫ్ ఇట్. కెన్ సే దట్. రైట్ మేడం, ఎగ్జాక్ట్లీ మేడం. ఎవరికి కూడా లేదు మేడం, కానీ కొంత ట్రైనింగ్ ఇస్తే జేఎన్టీయూ ఏయూ ముందుకు రావచ్చు. ఇంకొకటి ఏంటంటే మేడం, వైఫై క్యాంపస్ చేయడానికి యాక్చువల్గా మాకు 1 or 2 crores పడుతుంది. గవర్నమెంట్ నుంచేమో కొంత ఫండింగ్ మనకి వస్తుందని కాకినాడ కదా పెండింగ్ ఉంది. ఆ అమౌంట్ ఏమైనా మనకి వాడు తొందరగా రిలీజ్ చేయగలిగితే మనం వీ కెన్ గో ఫర్ 100% డిజిటల్ క్యాంపస్ విత్ వైఫై బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్. అదొక్కటి మీరు మూవ్ చేయగలిగితే ఈ కాంటెక్స్లో చాలా ఫర్ ది క్యాంపస్ విత్ బ్యాక్గ్రౌండ్. అంటే డిజిటల్ క్యాంపస్ ప్రీ రిక్విజిట్ స్ట్రాంగ్ డిజిటల్ అంటే వైఫై పార్టీ మనం అడగచ్చు మేడం. అదే నేను అంటాను, వైఫైకి మినిమం డెవలప్మెంట్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్. వైఫై స్టేటస్ ఒక 10 MBPS 2-3 ఉన్నాయి మేడం. ఒక 20 MBPS దాకా వస్తుంది. పర్సంటేజ్ ఎంత కవరేజ్ అంటే యూనివర్సిటీ హెడ్ ఆఫీస్ వస్తుంది మేడం. ఇంచుమించు ఒక 50% కవర్ అవుతుంది మేడం. ఉంది మేడం సార్. ఓకే వెల్కమ్.
directed to tangentially directed towards the
చూసారు చక్కగా చూసి వస్తుంది ఉదయం వస్తుంది
towards the right side is the tangentially diverted. And this is the part of the chamber. And the chamber is the nozzle. That nozzle is the reducer. And the generally the chamber are not circular form, but they are gradually converted into spiral. So the chamber is going to the circular form that is given in a spiral. So this spiral spiral type concept is mainly converted to two very structural and then out in vertex. So that is in the form of spiral, the two will come out and consider in the lateral sides. And the hot side, here the hot side is different in cross section and it can be different. Okay, different ends for depending upon the different feature of different ends. What obstructs the flow of food is a hot. So at the end of the hot side, so you have the red arrow mark, so that is the location of the valve. So the purpose of the valve is to reduce the flow or restrict the flow, which would reduce the pressure and reduce the velocity of the fluid. So the valve obstructs the flow of the air through hot side and it also controls the quantity of hot air through the valve. The purpose of the valve is to obstruct the flow and thus control the hot air going out of the vertex. So that is the function of the valve that is studied in the first section. And diaphragm is studied with the piece of small thickness and has a small hole of tissue there. Diaphragm is the point where it is marked with the red arrow mark, that is the location of the diaphragm. It is small piece of metal plate with a small hole of the specific diameter that is sent. The wind traveling to the floor, if the working is something like this, the hot compressed air comes from the top and passes into the chamber through the nozzle, and then when it goes through the nozzle and goes to the chamber, it is diverted into the other, it forms a vertex type flow. And the AC traveling to the core on the hot side is input to the diaphragm. Cold side is related to the cold side, cold air is passed. And from the cold side, the cold air is passed, and towards the hot side, the hot air is going out of the world. And this normal diagram will be somewhat complicated to understand the actual working of the water tube, and when we go to the pyramid, we can have a clear picture of the actual working. The actual schematic layout, the three-dimensional layout of it. This is the top head mark indicates the complex layout, the letter 18 to 21 degrees. So it passes through a nozzle and a chamber like this. And when it passes through the nozzle and the chamber, so this is tangentially diverted towards the right hand side. Tangentially diverted towards the right hand side, and it will produce the vortex of spiral like the movement of the air. And the number of vortexes that are produced when it is diverted or tangentially or it is around 10 lakhs vortexes are produced. For every second 10 lakhs vortexes are produced, and these vortexes are diverted towards the right side. And when it is moving in a circular manner, a vortex manner, so what happens, it will be spiraling, it will be moving in spiral direction and this
మేడం ఓకే ఎక్స్పెక్ట్ రేట్ పంపాను మేడం
section.
ఆ తర్వాత ఈ పాయింట్స్ మీరు ఇందాక చెప్పినప్పుడు ఆ నోట్ కింద రాసి పంపాను మేడం
Generation and the group of fluid and whenever and moving with a higher velocity, very high velocity. Whenever you reach the other end point where the wall is produced, the press weapon will be restricted with the sudden change of this high velocity sudden change into pressure. And due to this sudden change in pressure, there is a reversal effect and a low pressure vapor is created at the other end and there will be a reversal direction of the air. In the outer core, you have one vertex going in one direction or going towards the right direction, and in the center of this core, you have a another stream of fluid going vertex of the opposite direction, which leads to the fluid.
TCS hydrogen division. So I'll speak for some possible collaboration. Incubation centers and I will update you.
Not is there, that location, the temperature will be
Yes, madam. With all your support.
the opposite direction passes through the diaphragm and goes to the outlet and the cold exhaust. Cold rate exhaust. And at this location the temperature is around minus 40 degrees centigrade. And some amount of fluid hot air goes out in the atmosphere, it will be around the 100 degrees centigrade range, going out in the atmosphere of hot air, and 40 degrees to minus 40 degrees cold air is coming out into the coming out in the opposite direction, and it is used to produce the cooling. So when you do something like this, the coupler will pass through the nozzle. You already see the coupler will pass through the nozzle. It expands and across high velocity. Whether it is passing through the nozzle, it will expand and then it across a higher velocity. And due to this particular shape of the nozzle, the shape of the nozzle, the air expands and across high velocity. And the water stays in this nozzle is designed in such a way that the vertex like to arrange or vertex like to air is created. The vertex is created in the chamber and air travels in a spiral like this. Before we go into the nozzle, it goes in a linear manner, straight manner, and when it is coming out of the nozzle, it comes out in a spiral like flow. If you spiral like motion, the air will come out of it. Along the and this spiral like motion moving air stream will pass through the periphery of the hot shell. The hot shell is something like a tube and it passes through the periphery of the tube. Periphery of the tube. So the flow is restricted by the valve. Okay, when this air stream passes to the other end where the valve is present, at that location the flow is restricted. Okay, because you're producing some restriction. At that location, the flow is restricted. When the pressure of the air is near the valve, the air near the valve is more than when the pressure of the air near the valve is made more on at that location is when the pressure is increased. The outside, the partially closing the valve, the reversal axial flow through the core of the hot shell starts. Okay, because you are producing suddenly there will be a pressure increase, therefore this produces a reversal axial flow through the core. Okay. The first stream will be flowing through the periphery of the hole, and at the center there will be some space. In this space, the reversal axial flow is produced, and from there the air tries to move in the opposite direction, that also in a spiral manner. Okay. The reversal axial flow through the core of the hot shell starts from at the location of the valve there is a high pressure region, and at the starting of the nozzle, in the nozzle location there is a low pressure, because in the nozzle you are expanding means there will be a low pressure region, and from there the air starts to flow from the valve to the nozzle, and from this high pressure region to the low pressure region. Okay. And during this process heat transfer takes place from the reverse stream and the forward stream. Because both concentrically one is flowing in one direction, the other stream is flowing in the opposite direction, there will be heat transfer between these two streams, and a stream in the core gets cooled below the inlet temperature. Okay. Because of this heat transfer, the A stream gets below the inlet temperature of A in the vertex. So while the A stream, the forward direction gets heated. Okay. So the A is moving towards the right side or towards the wall gets heated, and the air which is moving the opposite direction to the wall will get cooled. Okay. And the cold air is escaped through the diaphragm hole into the cold side. Okay. And it is moving in the opposite direction towards the wall, towards the nozzle. And the cold stream is escaped through the diaphragm hole into the cold side, and the hot stream is passed through the opening of the wall. So this is the complete working, and by controlling the opening of the wall, the quantity of the cold air and its temperature can be there. Okay. Here, by controlling the wall, we can control the quantity of hot air going out through the wall and cold air coming to the other side. So this is the actual operation of this vertex tube. This will give a clear explanation here. At location 1, the compressor is coming in, okay, and it is passing through the nozzle. Okay. The point 2 is stationary generator takes a vertex approximately 10 lakhs RPM or rotations per minute. Okay. It is somewhat like the 10 lakh rotations per minute. It creates a vertex when it passes through the nozzle through the shaft. Okay. The nozzle is arranged in such a way that it produces a vortex. And these vortexes, it will be a larger vortex which is moving towards through the hot chamber cylinder along the periphery of the hot chamber. Okay. And the key is this outer vortex gains heat from energy loss in the inner vortex. Okay. And because this is moving in the outer periphery, this becomes friction is created because of this energy loss, and this gets heated. And once it reaches the wall, the pressure is suddenly reduced. The velocity is completely nullified as grade 0. Therefore, this will suddenly increase the pressure. And this creates a reversal effect, and like all the air that is present in the way near the wall will try to move in the opposite direction. Okay. Some will pass through the wall, and the remaining air will try to move in the opposite direction. That also in a spiral manner towards the concentric region or towards the center of the tube. Okay. And these two spirals will be concentric in nature, and they will move in opposite direction. The outer spiral is the higher temperature when it comes to the wall, or when it comes to the right end, rightmost point, and the inner vortex will be at a lower temperature when it comes to the left part. That also will be at a higher temperature when it is the rightmost position. But when it moves to the leftmost position, to the center of the tube, it will be, the temperature will be reduced because of the heat transfer. Okay. And fourth location is, some hot exhaust air is vented through the adjacent wall. Okay. At that location, some of the air moves out into the atmosphere, which is at a higher temperature, and this location, see, that point is indicated to the spiral, which is of a smaller diameter. So, remaining air flows backward towards the generator. So, remaining air will be flows in the backward direction. At 6 point, the inner vortex loses energy and it is cooled. Okay, from high pressure region to low pressure region it is moving, and at that location there will be a temperature reduction, and due to this energy loss, the air in the central vortex will be outside. The vortex which is at the middle is cooled, and this cooled air, this cold air passes through the generator, and through the generator it passes through the other side where the supercooled air exists from the vortex. Okay, the supercooled air exists from the vortex tube, and the temperature at that location will be around -30 or -40 degrees Celsius. So this is the complete working of a vortex tube refrigeration system. Okay. Yeah, the advantages are, it uses air as a refrigerant. Okay, normal air itself is used as a refrigerant, and so that there won't be any leakage. Even though there is a leakage problem, there won't be any damage there. Therefore, no leakage problem is there. Vortex tube is simple in design, and it has a control system. Okay. there is no need for complicated control system to control the temperature, control the flow of it. Just the adjustment of the valve itself will control the temperature of the air coming out from the cold liquid or cold chamber. Okay. There are no moving parts in the vortex tube. So as you have seen, there won't be any moving parts in the vortex tube. Simply the design itself will create the required design of the vortex tube is in such a way that it creates the refrigeration effect by just passing air through the vortex. After going through the vortex. It is light in weight and it does less weight. The weight of this vortex tube is also very light. So just it is something like a pipe. It is something like a pipe only. If you see the actual vortex tube structure, it will be just like a pipe of smaller diameter. And the weight is also very less and it occupies less space, and initial cost is low and it works, and the working expenses are also very less. The cost of working is also very less. The only requirement is the compressed air itself. So if you have compressed air, you can use this vortex system as for refrigeration. The main advantage is maintenance is simple and skill labor are not required. Maintenance is simple and there is no need for any skill labor. So this is the main advantage. Coming to disadvantage is low CO. The coefficient of performance is low. Okay. And other disadvantage is the air that is passed into the vortex tube, maximum amount of air is going out as hot air through the restriction valve. Okay. Through the valve side, maximum amount of air will go out into the atmosphere. Only a smaller portion or a fraction of air will come in the opposite direction, and that too at a lower temperature. Therefore, the amount of refrigeration refrigerant or the amount of cold air that is coming will be very, very less. So when compared with the hot air moving out into the atmosphere, okay, only you will get a smaller quantity of the chilled air or cold air. Okay, limited capacity and only smaller portion of compressed air appearing as cold air limits the wide emission factor. Okay, the amount of air without air that is coming out will be of a very smaller portion. Therefore, this will limit the wide range, wide usage of wide usage. Okay, that's two of the main disadvantages when you go for vortex refrigeration. Okay, this will complete the vapor absorption refrigeration system and the fourth unit. Okay, and the next unit will be from the next class. So this is about the introduction of air conditioning system. Up to now, what we have seen is only refrigeration system. Refrigeration system is to produce the refrigeration effect or it is used for cooling the space where you want, or cooling the products or cooling the space. Okay, but when it comes to the next unit, it is about air conditioning. Air conditioning means, in the previous case, we don't condition the air. We just cool the air or we just cool the space. So there is no need for conditioning or there is no need for modifying the quality of the air. But here in the air conditioning system, we need to even modify or control the quality of the air. Okay. Because the air that is conditioned is directly being short circuit from the person that are present in the